Hi guys, what's good? Hope you guys had a great day. I did. I finally had, that my vacation day that I was looking forward to. And what I realized that, I I want my day to look like a normal day, with routines and goals. And my perfect day is a work day, really. Like when I would start late so I can do, my routines. I can go train before work. I can do my some yoga, some meditation, some qigong, some breath work. That's what I did today. And oh, and I felt great. I did. I went out for a long walk. I did some bodyweight training, 1 hour breath work, 30 minutes meditation, 15 minutes qigong, and it's like 10 minutes of yoga. And then I took a cold shower. And the water here, I'm up in like northern Sweden in the forest, and the hot water here is so much hotter than the water in Stockholm. So it was first it was scorching hot, and then it was ice cold, like ice cold. So I felt great. But anyways, I still get into these like arguments with my mom. I've been here now for almost a week, and me and my mom we always fight. And this time is no exception, but I think I've handled it in a more mature way this time, this trip. But I really noticed on how sensitive I can get with my mom. Like she, I made this pasta sauce with a salsiccia, some chorizo, and just like a tomato sauce, with some cream, and then we had it for for leftovers. And then she asked, "You want to do the leftovers with some rice?" I was like, "Rice? How can you eat a tomato pasta sauce with rice? You're supposed to eat it with pasta." Like, I'm not even Italian, but I mean that feels like it just feels wrong, And instantly thought like, this is the typical thing my mom does. She's always doing these kind of like food crimes. So today, like this week, she's been making this bread that I love, like honey bread, and I've been eating too much. It made me fail my low carb vacation weekend because I've been munching on this honey bread. And now she made another loaf today. But this time, for some reason, she changed the recipe. Like I've been saying 10 times a day, like I prefer this honey bread over any dessert. It's just tasty. It's better than cake. It's better than, I'm not a big dessert guy, but this honey bread, I can just eat it for days. And now she changed the recipe. She added, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's called linfrön. It's some kind of seed. I've had that seed with my smoothies. It's healthy. It helps your digestive system, but it's not something you put in a dessert, right? I'm not eating this bread because I need nutrients. I'm eating this bread as a treat, you know. And she made the bread, for my sake. I mean, that's obvious. So I don't know why would she use me as an experiment when you know in my mind it's obvious that I don't want the seeds. And she added some. I don't know the name in English either, but in Swedish it's called Nypon. It's like an orange berry type thing. It has a lot of vitamin C. I think it's like maybe it's a Swedish thing. Like the Swedish people make like a kind of a soup, Nypon soppa, and they drink it by like preparing, it's super healthy, but it ruined the taste of the bread, and I felt so betrayed. I felt so betrayed, and I felt so upset. Like, how could you do this? Like, cause I thought of this bread like as a close friend, you know. Like, imagine, yeah, imagine, you're, I don't know, imagine like you're seeing this girl and you love her hair, and then she shaves bald. I don't know, it was, yeah, I got so upset, and it's, thinking about it is, it's such a childish thing, I can't, my mom made me my bread. I mean, it's still tasty. I should just be grateful. But then, I didn't want to eat it anymore. So, I mean, I still have it here. And I actually took a couple of bites just a few minutes ago and munched on it. Uh, but I don't know. It just left a bad taste, And then there's this vibe between me and my mother because I'm pissed off. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? How? I don't understand how you're thinking. Why? Like, and you still did it. Like, I'm like some kind of experiment. Like, she's always fucking up the recipes, man. But and then she gets upset because I'm pointing out that it's not as great. I mean, she thinks I'm childish, and she doesn't get it. Like, she doesn't get how I view the bread. I mean, it's a good thing because if it was tastier, I would just eat all of it. And I'm not trying to gain too much weight right now. And I mean, yeah, it's these small things, and it just pissed me off to no end. And we have these small fights. There's always drama, and then there's this tension, you know, and like passive aggressiveness, and like stubbornness, and bickering, and like a bad attitude, and it's rough, but there hasn't been any yelling. I don't know if that's that actually might be worse, but I managed. I managed. There's only one more day, and it's been a great week. It's gonna be nice to get back home, but it's been a nice week. It feels good. I love my mom. She's a nice person, and I got some routines done. Yeah, so it's all good. But I do miss home though, because I'm more productive when I get home. There's a lot of things that I haven't done. Like, I haven't done any reading. I've been off my sexual kung fu practice. I've I haven't been training as hard as I would have at home. I gained a couple of kilos, from the honey bread and just eating more, and shit like that. But it's been some good things too, like this new Qigong video. If you guys like Qigong and like spirituality and good vibrations and feeling good, self improvement, that kind of shit, check out Qigong for Vitality. And I did one of his videos today. It feels good. I feel like some kind of monk, but it feels good. I feel very balanced and with it, and like strong afterwards, more calm. Um, yeah, yeah. This YouTube thing. I'm trying to tell myself, that in the worst case, scenario, these videos are just gonna be nice, for like, I mean, it's gonna be nice to talk to myself, like a diary, get out my thoughts and words, and release them, let them be free. But in the back of my mind, I'm hoping that we'll gain some traction, gain some viewers, and hopefully, maybe make some money with it in, a year or two. But I've noticed that like these last videos haven't been getting any views. Like this last video, I didn't get any views. And so apparently, YouTube, they're up to my, they're like, they're fed up with me. They're noticing that my videos aren't producing, like, or they're not performing. They're not performing. So I mean, it's not worth it for them to prioritize my videos or put some effort into me. And I'm thinking like, should I pull? Should I change the videos? Should I change the format in order for me to gain traction, or should I just keep doing this like why for the same reason why I started it, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but I don't really have anything like I don't want to become one of those super obsessed people that are just I don't know putting in work really. I think I'm just lazy. I can't be bothered to come up with these ideas, and I don't want to steal anything either, and I don't want to put out too much work or effort and time and money. So I'm just gonna chill with it. I'm just gonna chill with it and see how it goes. But I always always when I start doing something new, as soon as I gain some traction or something good happens, I always go into way too deep. I started daydreaming, imagining things. Like I start doing my own kind of math, and I'm thinking like, shit, I'm done. I got I got 50 views on this video, man. Like I'm gonna be chilling with Mr. Beast in a couple of months if it keeps on going like this. But I guess yeah, I need to get back to reality, to daily life. I'm gonna just gonna train harder, really. If I fail with anything else, at least I want to be in good shape. So yeah, I'm going. Like I said in a couple of previous videos, I'm going away to work out for a year. So I'll probably be vlogging for my school year. And if you guys are watching, like you're gonna follow my progress, and I'm gonna follow my progress. I'll be able to look back at this and hopefully appreciate my journey. And, maybe like this might be something that my kids can watch actually in like 20 years. They might go through all my YouTube videos when they're alone and just listen to their daddy talking to YouTube or to them. Uh, so if I have a daughter or if I have a son, good job. I'm proud of you. I love you, Grendeline, my daughter. You're so beautiful. I love you. You're so smart. I hope you guys are happy. Yeah, I hope everything is going well. Yeah, back to now. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope everything's fine. You know, if it's not, it's gonna be fine. Do some breath work, man. Do some breath work. Do some meditation. Like fucking do some yoga. If you don't have a routine, just Google routine. Some bodyweight fitness, man. Just something good. I mean, YouTube. There's a lot of shit on YouTube, bro. There is so much good information. I mean, all you have to do is pick something that looks fun. You know, it might not be fun, but your thing, something that feels more fun than other things to you, and let's do something small. I mean, for me personally, I would recommend breathwork because that shit is easy. You just lay down and breathe. It might be exhausting at times if you're doing a longer video, but like you get high on your own supply. And I'm sober these days, but I'm still enjoying the highs. I like kicks, I like effects, I like when something kicks in. I want to lose control, I want to forget all of my thoughts, my stress and anxiety, and I want to get centered and grounded, and lose track of time. I want to get lost in the moment, lost in the sauce, but in a beneficial way, in a good way, which benefits me after I'm done. So I mean, just search for breathwork, man. Like it's a journey because there's some breathwork that are more energizing and some are more calm. Usually, the longer breaths are gonna calm you down more, and I heard that breath retentions can activate your sympathetic nerve system, so maybe it might amp you up a bit. Um, but it's a journey, and if you're like me, if you like having these kind of tools in your everyday to kind of, I don't know, amplify things, to make things more interesting, to become stronger, the best version of yourself, yeah, go ahead. Breathwork, yoga, meditation, qigong, cardio, exercise, martial arts, semen retention. Semen retention is definitely, something that I can recommend if you're a guy and you can't really start too early. But if you're doing the semen retention, you kind of need those things that I mentioned previously in order to balance, because it's gonna be like you're a skinny guy holding a machine gun. You're gonna have too much power, so you're gonna have to, you know, filter that power and make it more accessible. All right, that's enough rambling. Hope you guys have a great night. Peace out.